Welcome back, everybody. We are starting week 2 of the 2018 Mermaid Crochet Along, and we are going to be starting Ariel's hair today, so I hope you have your red. But first we're going to have a small discussion about our fins that we completed last week. So you ended up with a square that looked like this with all your fins hanging off the edge. You have a choice of 2 ways to do them as we work on the next set of rounds. We're going to be doing Ariel's hair. So when I did my stone-washed version, I decided to tack my fins down with a stitch through them so that all the way around I didn't have any floppy edges hanging out. Okay. In the original blanket that I did, and this was done in a worsted weight as well, so it's loud and proud, but I didn't tack down these corner fins. The side ones, yes, but the corner ones, no. So originally I thought, oh, I'd like to have a fin hanging out. Now there's a couple of samples that have been created that still, you know, they still have a floppy fin on the edge. So really, you can choose, you can decide if you want to have a tacked down fin or you want to have a floppy fin. It's totally up to you. There's no hard and fast rule on this. So it's going to be, you know, all up to the designer. And that's going to be you, because I want everybody to take ownership of their Afghan. This is where you get to decide what you want to do. Well, anyway, so this is what we're going to start working on today, is getting all of our Ariel hair in place. I'll be right back. All right, let's get started on our corners. So as you can see on your corner, you've got row 14 is where we ended. So this is row 13. We're actually going to go into this chain 3 space between the treble crochets from row 14. So this is where we're going to be working. Okay, we want to keep everything behind the arches, so I recommend, you know, kind of flipping it forward and then refinding your spot in between. And we are going to pull up a slip stitch, and we are going to chain 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to count as our treble crochet plus a 2 chain. We are going to treble crochet into the same space. So make sure you're working between and treble crochet. Excuse me. We're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skipping all of your arches and your half arches. So we're going to be skipping all of this stuff as we work on this row. We're not going to be working into any of these at all. But we are going to double crochet into the 4 single crochets from round 14, which is these guys right here. So skipping all of this, we're going to double crochet into the single. And as much as possible, pull your stuff forward, but don't obsess over it right now. 2, 3, and 4. We're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We're going to skip this whole arch and scoot on over here to our singles, and we're going to go double crochet, excuse me, into each one of these. And there should be 11 here. let's just quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we're going to chain 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Going to skip your whole fin. Go into the next single crochet and double. 2, 3, and 4. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are going to go in between the trebles of round 14 with our own treble around the chain 3 from row 13. We are going to chain 2, and we are going to once again treble in that spot. And now this is just going to be a repeat of the brackets, the square brackets. So we're going to start back at the chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to double crochet into 4. We're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We are going to double into the next 11 single crochets. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip your fin. Double into the last 4 single crochet. 2, 3, and 4. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in between our trebles, we will treble. Chain 2 and treble. This is what it looks like on the front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now I'm gonna let you finish the last 2 sides. We'll meet back up over here and we'll get started on, I believe, the next row. Oh no, it's the 3rd row of Ariel's hair that we're gonna work with tacking down the arches. So I'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, I'm at the end and I'm going to be starting round 2, or round 16, I'm sorry. But round 2 of Ariel's hair. As usual, we're going to slip stitch into our corner space. Try not to drop your stitches like I did. Chain 2, that's going to count as a half double crochet. Now a half double crochet into the chain 2 space. Chain 2 and 2 half double crochets. That's our new corner. And now, starting with the square brackets, we are going to half double crochet into the treble, which is right there. We are going to put 4 half double crochets into this chain 4 space. We're going to be working around it, not through it. So around it, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will half double crochet into the next 4 doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Push your fin out of the way. We will do 7 half double crochets in the chain 7. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Half double crochet in the next 11 doubles. So basically, we're just putting a row of half double crochet all the way around the square, but we'll work through this first side together so that you can see. Okay, half. Now we're going to do 7 half double crochets in our next chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Double in the next 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 double crochets in the next chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half double into our treble, and 2 half doubles, chain 2, 2 half doubles, and then we'll be ready to start the next side, this side. It all feels a little wonky until you can kind of lay it out. But that's what your side's going to look like from corner to corner. And this is basically bracket to bracket. You're just going to continue this around, putting your 4 half doubles into your chain 4 space, your 7 half doubles into your 7 half double, or your 7 chain space, and then half doubles into each of your double crochets. Putting 2 half double crochet, chain 2 in the corner. Thanks. All right, my friends, we have come to the end of this row, and because we started with a chain 2 as our half double crochet, we are going to slip stitch into the second chain of that chain 2. Okay, now we are going to slip stitch to our corner once again. So go into your half, slip stitch, go into your corner and slip stitch. You're going to chain 3. This counts as a double crochet. Now this is where you're going to make some decisions about what you want your corner to look like. In the written instructions, I have not written this section out except to give a little guideline as a note on the bottom of this row. I recommend in the instructions that you watch the video if you're having trouble visualizing what we're going to do. For the sake of this video, so you can see how it is, and like I said, you can choose to leave these undone if you want. I kind of like them tacked down, so that's what we're going to do in this video. We are going to double crochet, but we're also going to grab onto and go through both this chain space and our round chain space. I'm going to loosen just a little bit so that I'm not super yanking on the fin, but it'll help to really tighten that corner up like that. Now I'm going to do my chain 2, and I'm going to do the next double crochet through that same space to help finish that off so it's not looking weird. But we need to finish our corner, so I'm not going to go through both of these loops. I'm going to single out my chain space from behind and go in there. So the only thing pointing or sticking out, capturing my fin, are the middle 2 double crochets of my corner. All right, so from here, we're basically just going to double crochet all the way around this round like we did with the half double crochet, but we're going to be catching our fins in this. So let's go ahead, and the instructions say to double crochet into 15. Now remember that half double crochets are not like every other stitch. It throws its opening to the right instead of to the left. So your half double crochet is actually going to start kind of hidden. You'll want to pull your yarn back and go into your first half. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now, we're going to do some more cleanup on this. We're going to, in our fin here, we're going to find the center treble crochet. Remember, we did 4 double crochets, 3 treble crochets, 4 double crochets. So we're going to isolate our trebles, and we're going to find that middle one, obviously this guy right here. Go ahead and yarn over, find your middle again, go through, and then you're going to go through the next stitch on this round. So go through, and you're going to double. That catches that next fin so that it closes up that gap, and you're not going to have a big ugly hole there. All right, let's do, in the instructions it says to double crochet into 16. We're not skipping any stitches. We already worked in this one, so we're going in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay. So yarn over, find our middle treble, which is this guy right here. Go through that, go through the next stitch on the round, and double crochet through both. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we're at the corner. So we're going to put a 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet corner, wait. Let's go back. We are going to put a 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, but I forgot we're catching up our corners, so we've got to slow down here for a minute. Double crochet in your corner, get into the chain 3 space of the fin and the chain 2 space on your round, double crochet, chain 2, do that same move again, and then push your fin aside and get into your corner. All right, we've made that corner again. So I'm going to show you where we're at. This is what your tacked down corners are going to look like. I just like the finished look. Like I said, it is going to be up to you. If you decide that you want to leave the fin for a little bit more texture, a little bit more movability, whatever, it's your call. So I'm going to keep going on this, following the instructions. I'll meet you back over here on this corner and we'll finish up Ariel's hair. All right, let's go ahead and finish this row off. And you can cut your color because we are done with Ariel's hair. We have done all 3 rows. Lay it out, get yourself a view. Okay, we're getting a pretty big square now. This is the last of the tutorials where both Afghans are going to be making the same thing. From this point on, if you're going to be following Kiss the Girl pattern, you are going to be making bubbles, and if you are following the Under the Sea, you're going to be making waves starting next. So there will be obviously tutorials for both, so I'll see you in either one.